got a doll baby, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go. A man, she's anything but calm. A regular pint-sized atom bomb. Atom bomb, baby, little atom bomb. I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want it to be. A million times hotter than TNT.
Tjena allesammans och välkomna tillbaka till Fallout 4 med mig Pontus Norrlettet. Och idag så ska vi då fortsätta hjälpa Father tills jag kan hjälpa Railroad igen. Så att vi tar och sticker direkt till The Institute nu när vi har hjälpt dem fixa tillbaka den synten. Så ja, fast travel to the Institute. Japp, då var vi inne i Institute. Blåa flashes överallt. Vi ska springa upp för trappan och prata med Father. Eller ja, Sean.
I'm glad to see you return safely.
Tja boy.
The task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Yeah. Glad it's over.
His gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. I'm just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Okej, jag ska bara ta dina cigaretter för jag vet inte att du röker. Du är fortfarande min son, jag bestämmer. Jag vet inte att du ska röka, okej? Nej, titta på mig när jag pratar med dig. Okej, grabben min. Du ska inte röka, okej? Det är inte bra för dig. Ja, så. Puss, hej. Jag ska kolla vad du har gjort för mig nu. Vart det ligger också, kanske. Jag menar, han bara, go look at your quarters. Ja, vad fan är mina quarters? Du kunde berätta att jag vill gärna ha min växel. Hohoho. Okej, så det är upp i den här klockan.
So much research, so little time. Clearance confirmed.
Okej, så detta är mina quarters. Tjena. Ja, tack så mycket. Trevligt. Säng och allt. Oj, trevligt. Clean room suit. Absolut. Om du bara vill lämna mig i fred nu så att jag... Så, hej då. Ska jag vara sådär, klar mig lite naken. Sådär. Ska jag kolla vad clean rooms ut är för någonting. Oj, jag kunde zooma in här. Ja. Det visste jag visste faktiskt inte att jag kunde zooma så. Riktigt, om man verkligen vill titta på det. Okej, det var bara en liten kul touch som jag hittade där. Clean rooms. Ja, jättefin är jag. Supergullig. Det ser ut som en för smal bebis i en lite för stor dräkt. Ja, den kommer jag tyvärr inte bära. Inte en chans på jorden. Jag ska ha på min Silver Shroud Armor och min Silver Shroud Hat. And look fab as fuck. Går runt med min Colt 1911. En Institute Jumper där också. De lämnar ett Dirty Ashtray till mig. Tror de jag röker eller? Va? Det gör jag inte. Jag röker inte. Jag tog precis bort min sons cigaretter. Han ska inte röka. Jag har försökt att stressa dem. Okej, mer Institute Jumpers. Egen toalett. Oh my god. Jag ska bara bajsa lite grann. Bara pyttelite. Så bara. Okej, jag bajsar klart. Så dusch och allt. Jag kan öppna duschen. Och stänga. Jag kan redan se det framför mig. Jag vaknar upp här på morgonen och bara Måste duscha, göra mig fin. Fast nej. Inte något sånt. Nej. Jag ska jobba för Railroad, inte för institut. Oavsett hur fint mitt rum är. Jag har redan lovat bort mig. Jag kan inte ta hit Piper. Jag får ta Piper till Railroad, men inte hit. Vad är detta för rum? Jag undersöker. Radaway, tack så mycket. Tackar. Clean Rooms ut Institute Jumper. Det var någon annan säng det. Ja, strunt samma. Tjena unge. Alice Thompson.
I'm not scared of the surfer.
Jag frågar inte. Vem är du unge här? Quentin Fillmore. Du ser ut som Austin ifrån Vault 88. Nej. Eller Vault 81 heter det. Raining walls worth more than gold. Continue working with Tyler. Hur länge ska jag jobba för han? Yes, jag snackar med father. Yeah. Vänta, här inne var han. Oj. Shasha boy.
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen?
What's been stolen?
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Okay, sounds simple.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Alltså jag har jobbat med Brotherhood of Steel och jag jobbar ju för Railroad, men
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
Ja då, absolut. Jag tar den för den, för du förtjänar inte den. Okej, jag sticker till Railroad och snackar med dem då. Så där, känna folket snabbt som fan, alla samlas, snabbt som fan, kom hit. Du!
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital. But the sacrifice is just too great.
And the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
Well said. We've never known when and where the Institute would next. We have a chin the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. When they send out live except you.
With me working the inside angle...
We can't attack we need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a courser escort. You'll have to take him down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Confident.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
Absolut.
You're the real deal. You
actually made it inside the institute.
Ja, jag vet inte. Jag vet inte om jag borde berätta för Brotherhood också för att få extra stöd där liksom. De vill döda alla synths. De här vill rädda alla synths. Jag hjälper hellre till att rädda alla synths än att döda alla synths. Men om de är där och hjälper till också så... Ja, jag pratar med dem, jag chansar. Så jag chansar på att ta hjälp av Brotherhood of Steel också. Snacka med Elder Maxon.
Get on that gunship, soldier. I want Fort Strong cleared and that stockpile secured.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you obtain this information? Our reconnaissance hasn't reported anything of the sort.
I received the information from the Institute itself.
And you've done the right thing by reporting this to me directly. Well done, soldier. Your report provides us with a golden opportunity to state our intentions to the Institute. I'm placing you in command of this mission. Exterminate the synths at Bunker Hill, and whomever the Institute sends to retrieve them. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup, soldier.
Okej, och nu har jag backup från Brotherhood of Steel och jag har backup från Railroad. Yes, nu ska jag sticka bort och snacka med Corsaren och sen tänker jag, ja, sen får jag döda den antagligen. Jag ska inte slåss mot något annat, jag ska slåss mot Institute. Frihet. Viktigt för alla livsformer. Men, wow! Du märker mig nu? Yes. Och nu laggar det lite grann bara. Vad fan gör han sig då? Okej, där nere.
X4.
I've been waiting for you.
Watch your tone, son.
Next time, move faster. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Okej, jag kan inte skada han alltså. Raidern dödad. Alltså shit. Requires key. Jag sjuka ju alla mina vänner just nu, för Institute tror inte att jag är ond. Brotherhood of Steel har jag fått till, jag leder dem. Och Railroad är ju de som jag gör det för egentligen. Så öppen bakdörr. Vad händer här inne? Oh shit, nu bara kom det fler och fler. Ja, jag sticker ner i utility basement. Sen ska jag bara ta lite stimpacks för att jag är lite skadad bara. Jag tror mitt spel fuckar. Nu så. Okej. Vänta, är detta mellan Railroad och... En Railroad. Okej, sådär. Nu har jag stoppat det lilla bråket där. Ja, nu ska man springa runt hela denna då, eller? Jag är så ledsen. Jag är så ledsen. Jag är så jätteledsen för detta. Varför var du tvungen att skjuta? Du kunde inte bara spelat med. Nu måste jag ju spela min roll. Varför? Yes, vi fortsätter du och jag. Varför var de tvungna? Ja. Jag ska... X får flytta på det för fan.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
You're safe, okay? I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, God, thank you.
Hey, something's out there.
Ja, just det. Du messar med Piper nu, du. Deal with escape sins, okay?
Thank you for sparing us.
Inga problem.
Hey.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Hey.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it. I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you.
Ja, vadå? Vad menar du med deala med dem? Ja, jag har gjort det nu. Okej, technical document. De är fria att gå. För jag tänker inte döda dem. Det är det Brotherhood of Steel vill. Jag vill inte döda dem. Jag ska hjälpa dem. De ska få fly. Jag vill se om jag kan få loss hans huvud. Nej, det kunde jag inte. Man brukar kunna göra det med människor, så då vet jag att det är en synt väldigt noga. Måste utforska. Så hoppar man. Sådär, då sticker man tillbaka ut hit. Okej, sådär. Oj. Jag har inte gjort någonting. Ingen har sett det där. Okej, så fast travel cannot... Men jag har inga fiender alls nära ju. De handlar med mig. Kessler. Vadå Kessler? Vad är Kessler? Kessler. Du. Jävla pucko. Så där är väl upp igen. Kessler får leva. Jag flyr. Jag ska prata med Father utanför CIT Ruins. Mandy Styles. Och det är hon som är sur på mig ju. Det är för att jag fick bort det där rymdskeppet, eller det skeppet där. Ja, jag bryr mig inte om Davis heller, jag bara springer nu. Oh shit, lagspiken där alltså. Nu ska jag ta mig upp på taket här då, för det stod att han var uppe ovanför här, så jag får gå in och leta efter trappan upp alltså.
Some brave, enterprising folks have decided to set a sanctuary. We wish them the best of luck. It never hurts to have one more safe, reliable place to come Sounds like the Minutemen may be getting back on their feet and helping out at Sanctuary. And that's definitely good news for
engaging hostile life
anyone
form.
willing to take a stand for safety in the Commonwealth is a in my book. Here's Ella Fitzgerald with another classic, Undecided, which is something I used to be quite often. Then I made up my mind. Decided those things to be correct.
Okej, då var det bortåt hitåt. I guess. Jag antar bara att jag fortsätter efter den här då. Okej, nej, då kommer jag bara runt hit igen. Har man ett klassrum? Okej, här är ingenting heller. Men om jag... Då ska jag... Det är på andra sidan väggen där. Okej, men om jag trillar ner en liten våning. Okej, det är på andra sidan väggen här. Det är här borta någonstans. Okej. Hur fan ska jag hitta upp dit nu då? För nu är vi precis vid taket här. Så, då får vi starta ficklampan. Okej, alltså hur fan ska jag kunna ta mig upp dit om jag inte ens vet vart det jag ska? Men jag ska ju runt på baksidan av den här väggen liksom. Detta är ju fan inte bra. Alltså på riktigt, detta kan inte vara bra. Okej, här borta finns någonting. Vad är detta nu då? Dörr ut. Okej, det var bara en dörr ut. Så vi fortsätter in hitåt. Går vidare här. Bla bla bla. Finns det en trappa här någonstans alls? Finns det inte? Nej. Ingenting till höger, ingenting till vänster. Fortsätter springa. Här då. Där ser inte kunna vara någonting. Japp, jag hittade det. Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Där borta står han.
Sean.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a...
Okej, jag ska bara stänga av radion för den blir faktiskt lite jobbig.
reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here.
Jo, det finns det visst.
For humanity lies below.
Nej.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They left me frozen.
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
They did. And for good reason. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault.
I understand.
When I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
You let me out.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else. Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Just an experiment. Vad det var fan, var ett experiment.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute.
Men jag vill inte.
I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Oh shit, ja, det var du som sprängdes bort dit, ja. Okej. Så, mankind redefined. Alltså, jag gillar inte riktigt vart detta leder. Det var massa möten med han. Jag tänkte ju jobba för Railroad. Var min plan. Men det sket ju sig lite grann. Jag visst var det. Det var jävligt bra gjort av mig.
Son, let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Okej, det är alltså upp en våning till, men då springer jag upp och väntar på det där uppe. Jag antar att det är här inne. Jag sitter. Okej, jag fick inte sitta där. Jag sitter här.
Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Lee.
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
No idea.
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yet, well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry.
Visste jag inte.
Difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
This isn't
Why would
funny.
you joke about this? It isn't funny.
Were it a joke, I'd agree it's in poor form. But I'm afraid it's not. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to best interest of all in mind. And I am naming my father successor.
Oh, boy. Can't be serious.
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
In your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute of Science it needs is a... I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Alltså,
X688 sounded very impressed with your work. He doesn't give praise lightly.
ja, jag skiter i det. Justin, du kan sticka ifrån. Jag ska snacka med min unge som dör.
I know that... Well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Father. I hope it was presumptuous of me to put you in charge, even asking first.
What charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment.
Okay.
That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Ja då. Absolut. Jag ska hjälpa Sins fly härifrån. Whoop, whoop. Så nu ska jag bara springa ner här. Mass Fusion, speak with Ali Fillmore. Men... Oj, klart. Jag tryckte fel. Continue working with father. Alltså kan inte han bli klar snart med sin son?
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Scanning.
Det är inte han vi har snackat. Det är inte här heller. Här är det.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, Z1.
I have nothing to report at the moment. Have a nice day.
Okej. Okej, jag kan jobba lite sånt för Railroad så länge. Mercer Safe House. De vill att jag ska fixa till där i Hangman's Alley. Det var där jag byggde min sån fina in till The Institute. Okej, nu är jag här. Time to build some of them defenses, ja. Kan ta bort den där, kan ta bort den där. Behöver, de där kan jag behålla, men jag behöver inte den. Build defenses. Alltså otroligt nog så det finns ju redan defenses, men jag måste typ skicka hit folk. Så att ja, jag tar och sticker till Sanctuary och kollar om jag har han uteliggaren. Vart gömmer folk sig? Ingen här. Ingen här. Ingen där. Mamma Murphy. Vart katten är folk egentligen?
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself.
Där har vi han, Sheffield.
It's like I can finally think straight.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
I gave up alcohol after settling down. Doctor said I shot my liver.
Let's trade some things.
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy.
Can we trade it?
Okej, men då tar jag... Var är Piper? Var är Piper? Var är Piper? Där är Piper. Piper.
Heads up.
Talk. Yes, talk. Dismiss.
It's time we part ways.
If you're sure, I guess I'll head home. Just, don't keep me waiting.
Så skickar det till Sanctuary Hills. Yes. Hey, Sheffield, my man. Kom.
I'd like to trade some items.
Men vi skickar han till Hangman's Alley.
Otherwise, it's all hazy.
I want to trade a few things.
Okej, nej, funkar inte. Piper.
Hey, Piper.
Head my way?
Eller nej, skit i det. Preston Garvey.
Got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found the trouble.
Okej, jag bryr mig inte riktigt. Så,
I've heard of another settlement that's in trouble.
Ja.
Another settlement has sent word that they need our help. We've got to show people. Is there something you need?
Follow me.
Come with me. I need your help.
Sure thing, General. I think the folks here can manage on.
Look alive.
Talk. Dismiss.
Things all right between us?
I'm glad I ran into you and conquered.
Nej.
It's
Dismiss.
time for you to head home.
Sådär ja, Hangman's Alley. Yes.
You know where to find me if you need me.
Ja då, absolut. Piper! Piper, where are you at, babe? Baby, stop right there. Pipes.
Piper.
Head my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Så jag vill inte slösa en stimpack, så jag ska bara sova lite för att få fullt helt. Jag tror det ska finnas sängar här inne, tror jag. Japp, här på golvet. Bara sova en timme. Så sticker vi till Hangman's Alley. Okej. Well, det känns ju inte riktigt som att han är här än. Så att jag sover bara 12 timmar, eller 24 timmar, så bör han vara här.
Hey. What can I do?
Hey, Piper.
Hey, here. Something to keep you sharp. Always worked for me.
I was just wondering where you and I stand.
Honestly, there's no place I'd rather be right now than by your side.
Yes, jag ville bara waita lite mer tid. Jag var inte säker på om han var här än, så jag skulle bara... Tack. Ayo, Preston. Var är han på riktigt? Jag skickar ju hit. Var är han? Där är han för fan. Tjena Preston, gubben.
Is there something you need?
Just ja.
Nothing.
No, nothing. Så där ja. Det är den enda defensen som vi har, så vi får bygga upp lite fler defenses. I guess. Okej, vänta. Vi går till defense. Guard posts. Så ska vi bara sätta upp en till sån här någonstans typ. Så där, sen så peta fram den lite kanske. Så man har en entry här. Så ska jag bara bygga en liten fin sån structures wood.
Okay.
Nej.
Aye, sir.
Jaha, nej. Så flytta på det. Prefabs. Och så vill vi bara... Detta kommer att ta tid. Sådär. Sen ska vi ta och dra en dörr. Sådär, jättefint blir det. Sen bygger vi upp en till defense här någonstans. Turret. Sådär ja. Så ska vi bara dra och sticka tillbaka till Pam och snacka med henne. Sådär ja. Nere i Railroads base.
Setting human machine interface 100%. My data indicates Mercer Safe House has been established. Agent Weatherby, Thomas, aka, has delivered construction material as promised. Reward dispensed. If you are available, further assistance could be used.
Så Mercer Safe House complete. Och jag level upp igen. Men det är nog allt för detta avsnittet. Så att ni får ha det så bra så länge. Sista avsnitt av vad jag gör. Hej då!